get the show started!
Carlos Prates may have turned in a Knockout of the Year candidate Saturday in Chicago. On the UFC 319 main card, Prates audibly cracked Jeff Neal with a spinning back elbow for a knockout stoppage at 4:59 of round 1. The win bounces Prates back from his first UFC loss, which came in a short notice main event versus Ian Machado Gary in April. At the post-fight press conference, Prates celebrates by smoking a cigarette.
I guess, how's the team back there after Karini's win, Mikhail's win, and now your win?
Bro, I'm really happy. Everybody on the gym work hard, work so much. So it's just hard work paying off,
After the win, Prates called out Leon Edwards, but he also said he's down to fight Michael Venom Page at UFC Rio on October 11th.
He said you get that spot, but I don't know if you've heard, Michael Venom Page was back here, and we asked about that fight, and he said he would 100% take the fight against you at UFC Rio on October 11th. So would that be a fight you would be interested in if Leon doesn't take the fight?
Bro, anybody who step on the cage on Rio, 11 October, I will be there. The first option, of course, Leon. I'm here to fight against the best guys in the world. Then I can prove I'm the best in the world. So anyway, anybody who step on the cage, I'm gonna be there. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a really interesting fight. He inspired me for a long time. So if UFC give me him, that's okay. Let's fight.
He said he wants a 5-round co-main event fight. Is that what you want too?
Yeah, I really enjoyed to fight last time, 5 rounds. Let's see, I'm gonna celebrate a little bit and then gonna back in the gym 2 weeks. I'm gonna think about 5 rounds or 3,
Saturday's Cannonier vs. Page contest resulted in another impressive middleweight showing from Michael Page. MVP scored knockdowns in both of the first 2 rounds, this before being smothered on the ground by Jared Cannonier in round 3. Despite the poor showing in the final round, it was more than clear that Venom had done more than enough to get his hand raised at the final horn. Speaking to the media at the post-fight presser, MVP reacted to his impressive victory and accepted Carlos Prates' call-out for a showdown in October.
He's so strong, man. He's really heavy-hipped. It was very difficult to then do anything. Obviously, a little bit more fatigued in the 3rd round, but definitely starting to get to that MVP. Still not quite there. It's annoying. Still not quite there, but definitely starting to get to that MVP that I remember.
Gave Prates props for that spinning elbow. I don't know if you saw the post-fight interview. They said he wants to fight in Brazil October 11th.
Oh, amazing.
For a welterweight, would you be...
Oh, 100%.
Yeah?
100%. Yeah, and you're not hitting me with that spinning elbow, I'll tell you that now. But yeah, 100%. That's a great fight, and it is those kind of fights that I want. It's those kind of fights that I'm calling out. And if he's happy, I'll happily put my hand up, and I would love to go to Brazil, man. I've had fans in Brazil for many years. I remember being called the UK Anderson Silva, which is a massive compliment. But I had a load of fans in Brazil, and I still haven't managed to get over there yet. So I'd definitely love to be over there.
Khamzat Chimaev is finally a champion after he dominated Dricus du Plessis across 5 consecutive rounds to claim middleweight gold in the UFC 319 main event. The story of the fight was supposed to be Chimaev's fast start versus du Plessis' ability to weather the storm and then come back in the later rounds. It turns out none of that mattered because Chimaev just repeatedly took du Plessis to the canvas and controlled him there, although he was never quite able to get the finish. In the end, the judges all scored the fight 50-44, with Chimaev getting the win and becoming the new UFC middleweight champion. The fight drew a mixed response from the MMA community, with some praising Chimaev's grappling masterclass and others criticizing the lack of action. Among the most vocal critics was Sean Strickland, who blasted Chimaev in a series of tweets. He wrote, "I'm probably the only one in the UFC that can out-grapple that little for 5 rounds. Well, looks like I gotta stack some W's to fight that little bitch, LMAO. Yeah man, I promise you I out-grapple him in 5 rounds any day of the week. I'm telling you man, when he was in the gym, I would out-wrestle him. He would have a solid 4 minutes of dry humping my legs and then utterly break, LOL. I probably should have. I'm probably the best grappler in the UFC. I just like to box. I even smoked RDR and grappling when he came to the gym, LOL." Nate Diaz tweeted, "Can't fight." Conor McGregor said, "Chechnya's first UFC champion, congrats." Kamaru Usman said, "I hate to say it, but," shrug emoji. Bilal Muhammad tweeted, "And knew. Told you it would be easy. Shout out to Dricus, you showed a lot of heart, you never gave up. Just kidding, you sucked, that was 5 10-8s. Paulo Costa said, "No one wants to watch this shit, LOL. People booing in the arena and at bar." Besides this fucking shit, I'm glad, cause I'm coming gourmet Chechen. Illegally streamed the fight and I want a refund. Ben Askren commented, damn, I really thought DDP would be able to stop some takedowns as the fight went on. Man, DDP has got some serious heart, but needs some sprawls to go with it. Dylan the Troll Danis tweeted, I'm the only fighter alive with the style to strangle Khamzat Chimaev. None of these guys can touch my skill set, that's why they keep me away from them. Soon, I'll be undeniable. When that time comes, they'll find out these guys aren't even close to my level. I'll save the MMA world from this cleft lip inbred rat. Henry Cejudo tweeted, Khamzat Chimaev is not human. Dricus showed heart, but Khamzat Chimaev is on another level right now. He may very well be champion for years to come. Ayman Zahabi tweeted, what an incredible performance by Chimaev. He will be one of the most dominant champions ever. Demetrious Johnson on his YouTube channel went off on fans criticizing Khamzat Chimaev's performance at UFC 319.
If you guys don't want to watch grappling and wrestling and jiu-jitsu, don't watch UFC. Don't. You guys are complaining about something that it's a very simple problem to fix. It's a very simple problem to fix. For example, let's say Khamzat's about to fight again. You don't want to watch his style. All you gotta do is go like this. You see this button right here? It's called off button. You just go like this. You go off. You don't have to see Khamzat wrestle. It's a very simple problem to have. It's a very simple problem to fix, guys. You guys are making it a bigger deal than it is.
Anthony Hernandez believes he could shut down Khamzat Chimaev's wrestling. Speaking to MMA journalist Carlos Contreras-Legaspi after UFC 319, Hernandez, who's coming off an impressive victory over Roman Dolidze, said that with his cardio and wrestling skills, he'd drown Chimaev.
Tell me your thoughts on what we saw. Khamzat Chimaev is the new champion of the middleweight division.
Congratulations to him. It's a pretty boring fight, I'm not gonna lie. But man, call me for the fight. I can wrestle, I can do jiu-jitsu, I can stop all this shit, and I can shut him down. And like with my gas tank, man, I'll drown him, I promise. I'll make him fucking work. So call me, keep me in mind, guys, and I think you guys will have a new Mexican-American champion.
After capturing the UFC middleweight title, Khamzat Chimaev received a proud phone call from his mother.
Deixa dar chamou jogar, já vai ela. Essa dele que é do meio lá já. Engale acha ela, se você está aí, sagado. Aí, dá ganho tipo até a rua de uma canção uma I think of that alone.
UFC also shared a clip of Daniel Cormier congratulating Chimaev on his win.
That was awesome. Did I get something? No, not at all. You did amazing. Be proud. Congratulations.
At the UFC 319 post-fight press conference, newly crowned middleweight champion Khamzat Chimaev addressed a range of topics, including rivalries, future plans, and his performance in the main event. Chimaev responded to Sean Strickland's tweets, mocking both Strickland and his other rival, Paulo Costa.
Sean Strickland, your old friend, has been tweeting about you since the fight. He said that when you were in the gym together, he would actually out-wrestle you and be better than you in the wrestling over 4 rounds.
Bro, Dricus take him down many times, but how can he take me down? Come on. This guy, I beat him everywhere and striking, but this guy just talk too much, so he's a funny guy. He's working with, what is his name? Buratino, or what is it?
Yeah, Paulo Costa, yes.
Paulo. I make them together.
Looking ahead, Chimaev said he's ready to return in just 2 months at UFC 321 in Abu Dhabi.
Do you still want to turn around and fight in Abu Dhabi?
We'll see what they say. I'm ready always, so no injuries. Thanks, God.
Chimaev expressed satisfaction with going 5 rounds for the first time in his career, adding that he apologized to Dana White for not getting the finish.
The boy is always saying, bro, it will be good for us if you go 5 rounds, so for the next fight, so we're gonna have that makes us better fighter today. So happy that's happened, but sorry for Dana White, so he likes finishes, but I tried last seconds, but make mistake.
Khamzat also noted that Dricus du Plessis didn't feel that strong during their fight.
Sometimes a lot of fans talk about Dricus and about how strong he is compared to some of the other guys you fought. Was he very strong or not really?
Nah, not like people talking about. So could take him down like anyone else.
Dana White was surprised by how dominant Khamzat Chimaev looked against Dricus du Plessis at UFC 319. Speaking at the post-fight press conference, the UFC CEO admitted he didn't expect Chimaev to take du Plessis down and control him for all 5 rounds.
What's your takeaway of it? And did you see before this fight that being the possible way it was going to play out?
No. The lead up to this fight, I said, I bet the main event is the fight of the night. Didn't see that coming, but not shocked either. I mean, you go in and dominate the way that he dominated. If you can do it the first round, more than likely you're going to do it the second and throughout the rest of the fight.
Dana also praised DDP for his toughness and willingness to keep fighting despite being outmatched.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I had every round at 10-8, maybe except for the last round. But you know, to be in the position that he was in and the crucifix and just getting dominated on the ground and punched in the face and elbowed, and it's a very frustrating place to be in. I thought he handled it well and came out every round, you know, trying to get in the fight and try to win. Yeah, impressive.
Looking ahead, Dana said he would definitely consider booking Chimaev for UFC 321 on October 25th in Abu Dhabi.
He had said all fight week he wants to turn around and fight in Abu Dhabi. Is that something you would consider, or do you feel like with the heavyweight title already on that card, like he maybe...
I just had a kid fight Tuesday and wanted to turn around and come here. I would... Abu Dhabi, I would definitely consider.
Yeah.
Dana also revealed that Alexander Volkanovski could defend his title against Lerone Murphy in December.
Alex Volkanovski has said he would like to fight him in December. It's not often you see a champion calling out the challenger. Could be interested.
I love it.
As for the UFC's White House event, Dana made it clear there's zero chance Jon Jones will be featured on that card.
What do you think Jon would do in the next couple of months that would make me trust putting him on the White House card?
Well, I would not trust him, but I would like to see him fight Aspinall on that card down the road.
So I already said that I don't trust him, and you're asking me what could he do for me to trust him in the next 3 months. You don't trust him.
Well, yes, but you talk to him. I don't.
Yeah, no, I don't talk to him either. I haven't talked to him at all.
Well, there's a greater chance you'll talk to him than I'll talk to him.
Yeah, I would not bet on, if I had to make odds, it's 1,000,000,000 to 1 that I put Jon Jones on the White House card.
All right, I think that ends the questions on it.
Yeah.
Here are the top 3 memes found on the internet. Number 3 meme was posted by As Shocked As It Gets. Number 2 meme was posted by I'm Funny MMA. And number 1 meme was posted by Robert. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest MMA news.